As always, it's been a glorious week in the wondrous world of YouTube, Twitch, and esports. And this happened a while ago, but I haven't talked about it, so I'll mention it here and now. Ludwig, as you know, one of my inspirations, one of the GOATs, one of the greatest of all time, created a bidet, worked with a third party to create his dream bottom blaster. The man put his money where his mouth is, to spread the joy, to spread the love, to preach and send the good word about how good bidets are, and is changing the world one clean bottom at a time. One day I hope to try out one of these bad boys. Today is not that day, but one day. Disguised Toast dropped a massive bomb. He tweeted if anyone was out there unsigned for a Valorant team. And as we know, owning a single team is a gateway drug to esports as a whole, and having a whole organization, a whole fleet at your fingertips. And he for sure is serious. Well, first off, he said so. And if there's anything I know about Disguised Toast, it's that he often has dilemmas about life and fulfillment. And I think this is yet another attempt to try and fill that void. And I hope he succeeds. I really want to see one day Moist versus Toasters. That would be sick. As you know, content creators going even further beyond, taking it to the next level, is one of my favorite things. It's no secret, XQC and Adept are no longer together, and it's been messy, very, very messy, and everything's being aired out on stream. It's not good. She's being absolutely blasted. XQC's juicers are fighting a crusade so fervently. It's like they're in the freaking medieval ages, and they are blasting her. She's everyone's punching bag, and regardless of whose side you're on, I don't think anyone deserves that. I say that as I'm about to put her on blast for the one thing that sticks out for me, the McLaren. If you don't know, XQC bought a McLaren, and he doesn't even have a license. And so the registration, it was in Adept's name. I know, it's quite privileged to be able to buy a six-figure luxury item and not even be able to use it, not in the way it's intended. But for all her fans, for anyone saying, well, technically, the car is in her registration, the registration is in her name, and so, well, she owns the car. Get the flip out of here. Like, get out of here with that technicality bullcrap. XQC saw something he liked, saw something he wanted, spent his hard-earned dollary dues on it. It should be that simple. Obviously, there's legality and it's not, but it's such a rat move. Sure, this probably won't put XQC back that bad. He won't be down terribly, but like, it's about the principle. You know what I'm saying? Get out of the deep end before I'm put on blast. QT Cinderella announced that she's officially no longer a part of TSM. Gonna be honest, I didn't even know she was in TSM. And that all makes sense because she's come out and claims that TSM never really supported her in her content creation journey, that her big events they didn't really want a part of. Her streamer awards, TSM as a whole was like, cool, have fun. And it's just like, they didn't want to be a part of it. And that's so sad. She's put on some amazing productions. Once again, streamers taking things to the next level, going even further beyond is just so cool. It rustles my jimmies. And TSM didn't want anything to do with it. Speaking of which, NRG Lulu is no longer NRG Lulu. She's just Lulu now. And the God Gamer herself is just without a team, teamless. And so it's clear that these esports organizations care really only about the esports. Their Valorant team, their League of Legends team, their so on and so forth team. And it just makes sense. That's really where the money is for these teams. And yes, it makes sense, but it's so stinky that these amazing creators were just cast aside. And so I really hope the best for them. Speaking of which, they went straight into like the following days, crazy announcements of their own, follow-ups of their own. QT Cinderella announced that she joined Misfits Gaming. Shame on me, I don't know who they are, and I don't have the time to do my research just yet. We'll see what they're capable of, but clearly QT ain't no scrub. She chose them for a reason, and I hope she puts on some more bangers. Lulu didn't join an org, but she got that bag instead. Monster Energy Drink sponsor, good for her. I was hoping that they were gonna somehow form their own org, coming to the realization that they can do better. But it makes sense that they're, one does huge events, one does gamer god stuff. So, like, I get it. I was hoping Ludwig would come in and they would join forces and they would create a mogul organization, go into esports as well, challenge this guy's toast, challenge Moist Esports, and they would just be so cool. Maybe there's still time for that, but as of now, they're on their own, and best of luck to everyone. And last but not least, this would not be a Boza Bub Mumbo Jumbo without talking about him. Not him. Yes, him. The Moist man with a flipping plan, Moist Critical himself. He went on and on for 8 minutes and 6 seconds talking about Ludwig's balls. If you don't know, Ludwig's balls got leaked on a Patreon exclusive and now it's everywhere in the internet. And Ludwig took it like a champ. Moist Critical, like the grease goblin that he is, made an 8-minute long video just so it could be monetized. The man milked Ludwig's udders dry. It's so strange that someone exuding that much moisture could leave something as dry as the Sahara. Only Moist Critical could make a video like this one and still get millions of views. It blows my mind. People say all the time, oh my god, I want to be a Twitch streamer. So easy, playing games, making money. When they don't realize this man could talk about anything and have millions of views. It just blows my mind. We're going to leave it there. We're going to leave it with my bewilderment. So Bothers, tell me down below which story, which little tiddly bit of news rustled your jimmies the most. If I wasted your time, if everything was worthless, let me know. Let me know what I could do better. And so, as always, long live the Botherhood.